We're going to go down to ice level. The coach of the championship Fighting Sioux, Dave Haxtell, is standing by with our Anthony LaPanta.
Thanks, Frank. Coach Haxtell, congratulations on the tournament championship. Your team clearly the best team through the weekend here. How did you manage the legs and the fatigue and the energy through a 3-game series this weekend?
Well, I didn't think fatigue was a factor for us until probably the last 20 minutes of the tournament, and then it was pretty evident. You know, you start to see some tired legs, and all of a sudden the decision-making gets a little tough. But you know what? That's when a little bit of heart and soul kicks in and find a way to get it done. And this group of guys found a way to get it done. So hats off to them.
Nothing new to see a North Dakota team playing really well at the end of the season. I asked a couple of your players throughout the weekend, why is it that you're always able to get your guys to peak at this point in the season? I'll ask you the same question. Do you change something? Do you do anything differently the second half to make sure you're ready here?
No, Anthony, it's part of the process, and you know, you have to have some good luck to go along with it. I think it comes down to working hard, staying consistent, and believing in what we do. And I think our guys have a good understanding of what we're trying to accomplish, more importantly, how we're trying to accomplish it, and they work hard to try and get there. And there's no guarantee that it's ever going to work out, but this group of guys is playing well, and it's a nice way to go into the NCAA tournament.
The way you just described that might be most apt to describe North Dakota hockey. I'm not sure there's another team in the league that year in, year out typifies what a program is all about. How do you get guys to buy in to being a North Dakota hockey player?
Well, I think you're asking the wrong guy. I think that comes from tradition. I think these guys either know it coming in or they learn very quickly what the tradition of North Dakota hockey is, and it's certainly not about any one single person. There's a lot of people that have come before all of us to put this program in place, and you know, we just try to fall in line and build on that, and try to make the people that did come before us proud. And that, I think that has a big effect on young guys coming into the program.
One of your big challenges tonight had to be keeping a team grounded when they gave up 2 goals in the first minute. What did you say to the guys on the bench to get them to stay focused on a game plan?
Well, we needed to get one. You know, we needed to just get our legs moving, get ourselves into the game, and get one. And when we got, the first power play goal to get us into the game, you know, I just said, hey boys, we're in the fight. You know, we're in the fight. We're here. Let's keep playing and see what happens. And the guys did that. And that's a credit to the young man that's up there receiving that trophy right now, our captain, Jay Genoway.
Well, Dave, thanks very much. Congratulations. Good luck next weekend at the NCAAs.
Thank you very much.
Head coach Dave Haxtell. Frank?
All right, Anthony, thanks very much. And that's a good point there, because there were 2 loud roars during that interview with Coach Dave Haxtell. The second one when the team pushed Jay Genoway up to get that Broadmoor Trophy, the newly redesigned Broadmoor Trophy. And the other loud roar was when Evan Trupp was named the most outstanding player of this tournament, Doug. 2 outstanding hockey players.
Justifiably so, and for the Sioux fans who are obviously doing the cheering, they recognize that fact. Genoway out because of the injury, and seeing Evan Trupp just go wild. I mean, you know, those are astronomical numbers for a guy that's, you know, just kind of plugging along. But they played hard. You know, like Coach Haxtell said, we felt the fatigue in the last 20 minutes, but no excuses. They kept battling, and St. Cloud, to their credit, kept coming on. They kept coming on, you know, and it ended up being a good championship game.
It really did, and this is really a consummate team game for them. This is a consummate team that you'd like to have, very unselfish. It's an all-for-one mentality. And we talked last night about checking egos at the door. You really have to check them at the state line when you're playing for them. Kudos to the Fighting Sioux. I think this was just an outstanding championship win for them.
Yes, they did it the hard way. They came through the extra game. They played solidly. They didn't get themselves in too much trouble. Didn't take unnecessary penalties. They hit. I mean, I'll tell you, it was for big boys out there tonight. After the 2 goals by the Huskies, the real Sioux type of play started to come out. They were hitting and banging and skating and shooting.